Hi everybody, this is Big Chuck with Greenville History Tours. Today I'm down along the river, a very familiar place to everybody from Greenville and a much loved place, of course, by our visitors. Here on River Place, the falls are just behind us here, the Weish Pavilion just behind us here, and of course here is the Peace Center. Have you followed the art development of public art in this town? This town is going crazy. I'm putting together a public art tour that I hope to get out going in the summer. But it's amazing. There's well over 100 pieces of public art in downtown Greenville, from the Hyatt to the ballpark, and a lot of them you can't miss. There's a few others maybe on a tiny side street, or a few others you really got to look for. All right, so that leads me to the Butterfly Project. The Butterfly Project in downtown Greenville. All right, we find an artist. Her name is Yuri Suzuki, and in 2015 she went to the city and she said, I want to do a project. Will you get behind it? It's the Butterfly Project. If you've seen the butterflies, they're metal butterflies, probably this big, and you can find them on light poles and on building facades. She worked with the Duke Energy people. She worked with the Greenville City and the garage people. And there are well over 100 butterflies if you look for them. When you're standing at a corner waiting for the sign say cross, don't cross, just look at the pole next to you. And halfway up it, you will see a yellow, red, or blue butterfly. All right, it's very cool. Now, you may know this artist and this project from Cancer Survivor Park. There's a beautiful butterfly archway that you walk under to get to that nice park out there. And that's her, and that's all blue. And so she decided to move that along. It was a 5-year project. It began in 2015, took her 5 years to put up 350 metal butterflies through this. Why butterflies? Well, she thought a butterfly was a perfect recognition to the city of Greenville, which has transformed like a butterfly over the years from the nitty-gritty of a textile center of the world, and then had to transfer our emotions, our feelings, and our tourist ideals to make it flip to something else. It's a wonderful transition, and she thought the butterfly represented that. So I want you to keep your eye out, all right? You may not see them one at a time up and down Main Street, but if you come to the Riverwalk, if you come down to River Place, right behind the Peace Center, just turn around and take a look and catch all these butterflies, more than 100 of them, in flight along the back wall of the Peace Center. And of course, during the night, the sunsets here make them all different colors. And this is all lit up in different colors anyway, and it's really kind of magical. It's kind of like the ending, if you will. You start on Main Street one at a time as they gather, with a whole bunch of butterflies flying off into the distance. Don't miss it, all right? I always point it out on my walks down here. I think there's a lot of locals that haven't seen it, and if they've seen it, they probably said, what's with all the butterflies? Well, now you know. That's another Greenville Minute. I'm Big Chuck.